Okay, if you pass this one, here's a bad ordinance. There's your example. Thank you.
Well, that's your opinion. All right, so I have to do this for my own conscience. Part of me is hating myself for what I'm going to do here because everybody knows my opinion on it. Have we done our homework here? I think I'm very nervous because I've done a lot of homework here. I know I've passed along some information. I'm not saying that all of us have to go home and quickly do our research, but yes, no, or indifferent, I really hope that all of us know what we're getting into. And I'm not saying that as a warning. I'm just saying that as, hey, let's be comfortable with something that's going to last 50 years. That's all. Again, I'm saying that with trepidation because here I am. I'm supporting this idea. I just want to make sure that we're all really comfortable with it because, hey, 50 years, you know, some things, sure, you pass them, quick adjustment here, quick adjustment there. Not to say that that might not happen here, but 50 years means 50 years. So I just want to make sure we're comfortable here because it just seems like we're asking questions that should have been asked in the first inning. I've got a lot of things in my head here. One is that I'm hoping that we can make a decision either way without posturing. There really is no need for that. I'm not... No, you know what? I am going to point fingers. Rich, we don't need to be doing that. Ken, we don't need to be doing that. This isn't an easy decision, but I think that we've all demonstrated that we can make a decision without posturing.
That's uncalled for, Carlos. Come on. That's uncalled.
I'm sorry. It needs to be brought out because you know what? If it's not brought out here, it's going to be brought out on a blog in some anonymous post. You know, I've had it with that. I'll be honest. Okay? And if we posture on this floor, we set the example. So we can deal with things as adults and argue and debate as forcefully as possible without giving the keys or whatever we want to call it or burn down foundations. Let's just try to make the decision here as educated as we can without creating some sort of psychobabble drama about it. And I'm looking at you and I apologize and I'm saying it to all of us because it really just makes me sick sometimes.
I'm insulted.
Well,
I am really insulted, Carlos. I can't help it. You know, excuse me, I'm an English major. I've been a writer, okay? I can't help it if I use terms like keys to the Treasury. That's just how my brain thinks. You think I'm posturing? I'm not posturing, Carlos. I really believe this. I believe this with my heart and soul. You know, and I'm just insulted that we have to get into that kind of dialogue on this floor of council. I never accused you of posturing. I haven't accused anyone of posturing in this council, and I resent it. Well, we can't talk to each other like that in here. And I would ask you, Mr. President, to keep better control of this. We can't be attacking individuals like this, saying you're posturing.
Well, I beg your pardon.
That is preposterous. We cannot let that happen. That just degrades the tone of the dialogue, and it makes it personal, and it's wrong.
My point.
I'm trying to address substantive issues here. I went through point by point by point issues I had. Okay? And I'm sorry. That's how I see it. We're giving away the keys to the Treasury here if we're not careful with this. And we're talking about 50 years, and I understand what Barry's saying, but I don't know what he's going to be doing in 2040 if he can help this borough get grants. But you know what? In 2040, this parking authority is still going to be out there. It's still going to be active, and we are creating a very long-term commitment here for the borough. And I think we need to take this very seriously.
Call for the vote.